Okay, hey guys, what's going on? This is a review for Monday Night Raw, July 6th, 2015. Raw starts off with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar coming down to the ring. You have Paul Heyman starting off by making fun of Seth Rollins, calling him Justin Bieber. Then the crowd starts chanting Justin Bieber and whatnot. Paul Heyman basically is giving Seth Rollins a warning about Battleground. It calls Brock a god of violent retribution. Says that he says that Brock Lesnar is going to take Seth Rollins to Suplex City and destroy him while he's there. Suplex City is going to start tonight and then go all the way to Battleground. And that's basically what the whole deal was. Him just, talking up Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Says he has to sell you the match, which he did. Paul Heyman is one of the best to ever talk on a microphone in the wrestling industry. Not very many people did it better. You can say maybe CM Punk, Stone Cold, The Rock, Jericho maybe. But Paul Heyman is definitely up there as one of the best on the microphone, absolutely. Then, so he's just giving his fair warning to Rollins. Then you have the announcers talking up Battleground, talking up the match between them both. That was pretty much the first segment of Raw right there. First match of the night, Big Show versus Ryback. I can probably skip over that. I don't really need to talk about it. It wasn't very good. A bunch of pushing and shoving. Then you have Miz outside on the ring apron with a microphone, talking crap to both wrestlers. Hey, Ryback, you're doing a good job. Beat him up, beat him up. Hey, Big Show, you're doing a good job too. Knock him out. Do this and do that. But basically the match was nothing but pushing and shoving. That's about it. They both showed power in the match, that's for sure. But pushing and shoving, that's it. And then Miz on the outside. If you didn't see it, you didn't miss much at all. That's bottom line. Second match of the night, you had Brie Bella versus Paige with Nikki and Alicia Fox at ringside. This was another match. If you missed it, you didn't miss too much. I don't know. It was all right. Sorry, I'm looking at notes. But they both got their offense in. Paige got her offense. The kicks. She's got the screaming and yelling. Some of the clotheslines. Brie Bella did her clotheslines and drop kick off the rope. I think Brie won with the face buster, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she won with the face buster, and then of course Alicia Fox and Nikki Bella come in afterwards and take out Paige. I'm assuming for Battleground, it's supposed to be a tag match with the Bellas and Paige. I'm thinking we're gonna get a call up from NXT. I'm saying it's probably Charlotte because I think she's more than ready to come up to the main roster. I would love for it to be Sasha Banks, but I don't think she'll be on the roster while she's holding the title. So I'm assuming it's going to be Charlotte, without a doubt. Third match of the night was Reigns versus Sheamus. This match right here, it was okay. It was good. These two guys, they are hard-hitting. They both can take beatings. They both can dish them out. So Wyatt interfered. Well, somebody dressed as Wyatt interfered during the match. Check it out if you didn't see that one. Next, we have a segment in the back of Triple H, J&J Security, and Seth Rollins. Basically, Triple H told Rollins to do the unthinkable because he was asking Triple H for some advice. He said, do the unthinkable, call out Brock Lesnar, do what you got to do, ruffle his feathers, you would say, piss him off. Basically, that's what that segment was. Next segment, we had Rusev and Summer Rae in the ring first. They were, he's talking and whatnot, and then of course Ziggler comes down with Lana. Ziggler saying, you didn't deserve her, you may have lost her, but I found her. She belongs with me now, and they're kissing in the middle of the ring, which of course pisses off Rusev. And we come to find out Rusev is no longer injured. He takes off the walking boot and he proceeds to beat the holy crap out of Ziggler with the crutches. So looks like they're going to have a match at Battleground. Who knows? I'm sure Lana and Summer Rae will get involved. They started taking off their heels. Looks like they were going to fight. Rusev and Ziggler both held him back, so we didn't see anything like that. But we did see Rusev destroying Ziggler in the middle of the ring. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be in a match at Battleground. Next match, which was the fourth match of the night, was Bo Dallas and Dean Ambrose. This was a squash match. It didn't last very long. Ambrose, of course, picked up the win, as you assume he would. I think by dirty deeds, by the DDT. Next match was Truth and Barrett. I did not see this match. I turned the channel, and when I turned it back on, it was already over. So I did see that King Barrett won. However, I don't know how. I'm pretty sure it was by Bullhammer. So we will see. I doubt that if they fight, they're going to fight on the Battleground pre-show, which I hope they don't, because that'd be a waste of a match. That's a waste of a stupid feud. Now, this next part was probably one of my favorite parts of the night. Rollins, J&J Security come out with axe handles, and they parked the car, the Cadillac that Seth Rollins got him last week, right at the entrance, so you knew something was going to happen. Out comes Brock Lesnar. He goes towards the ring like he's going to get inside. He gets there. He backtracks because J&J Security and Rollins have the axe handles in hand. He goes up the ramp by the car where Paul Heyman gives him a trunk. And you're thinking, what's he going to do with this trunk? Is he going to hit the car with the trunk? A la Randy Orton a couple years ago where Kofi Kingston messed up his NASCAR he got. Thinking that's going to happen. But no, he opens the trunk up. He gets two axes with the axes on the end. He proceeds to destroy this Cadillac. If you did not see this, go back and watch it. He destroys the door. The first axe gets stuck in the door where he penetrated the door with the axe. The second axe, he busted the back window, the windows and the doors. Then he takes the door off the hinges, throws it. I guarantee you probably went 30 to 40 feet. The inside of the door flew into the crowd. It didn't. I mean, it hit somebody, but that's soft. It's not gonna hurt anybody. But I mean, he flung the crap out of that door. If you didn't see it, go back and watch a replay of it. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, he destroyed the door with the axe. He was kicking it. He broke the glass with the axe. So now, after this, J&J Security rushed down there to, it's their car. They're going to go try to save it. Jamie Noble gets there first. Brock Lesnar locks on the Kimura. Storyline breaks his arm. So that was the end of Jamie Noble. He's on the ground holding his arm, selling the injury. Joey Mercury comes up there. I think he hits Brock with one of the axe handles. Brock doesn't do anything. Brock, I think, knees him in the stomach, grabs him for a suplex, belly to belly. Mercury lands on the hood and the windshield, busting the windshield. Kudos for Mercury for taking that. That is an insane bump. I mean, that's gotta hurt. I mean, landing on a hard hood of a car and then landing on the windshield after that. I mean, taking a bump and another bump and stopping, that's gonna hurt, absolutely. But that was an interesting segment. After that, Brock Lesnar goes to the ring to confront Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins runs out. He goes to the crowd, leaves his belt in the middle of the ring. Then Brock Lesnar grabs the belt, holds it high up in the air, and the crowd cheers. This match is going to be something else at Battleground. These two are going to go at it. I'm saying right now Seth Rollins wins. I don't know, maybe via disqualification. That could happen. I don't know. I'm hoping Seth Rollins wins. I want him to retain the title. He's one of my favorites right now. Him and Kevin Owens are the best heels in WWE right now. So, but yeah, Seth Rollins I hope wins. Anyway, Brock Lesnar holding the belt, of course, high up in the air. Crowd's cheering. The next match of the night was Lucha Dragons versus the New Day with primetime players on commentary. The commentary, I'm getting kind of bored of it right now. I mean, they go off with some stupid stuff. They're talking about the day they had. They're talking jokes. They're laughing on commentary, and it's taken away from that. We're getting distracted from the people in the ring listening to that. And then on top of that, Titus O'Neil and JBL kind of got into it, which was pretty interesting there. But anyway, getting to the match, there it was okay. It was all right. It had its moments. It wasn't the best of the night, that's for sure. That was Cena and Cesaro. But yeah, Lucha Dragons had a good spot where they both jumped off of the ring post into the apron where the entrance was. Big E caught them both, it looked like, and they all crashed to the ground. But it was a good match. Go back if you want to watch it. It had its moments. Last part of the night was the John Cena U.S. Open Challenge. He's in there, does his little spiel. He says, "You want some? Come get some." Out comes Kevin Owens. I thought they were going to go at it, honestly. I mean, I don't know who was going to win, but it looked like they're going to go at it. Cesaro comes out and says, no, this ain't going to happen. I was fighting John Cena last week. I had my opportunity. You ruined it, so this is my opportunity again. Now, I was expecting Kevin Owens to then go on commentary and talk during the match, but no, he went to the back, which was really surprising. I was really surprised at that. But yeah, this match right here, y'all, if y'all did not see this, you missed the match of the year. I mean, absolutely match of the year, 5 stars. I give it an A++. These two guys left it all out in the ring. John Cena, this past year, has put some of the best matches of his career. I hate on Cena. I cannot stand him. But these last couple matches he's had, the Owens matches, the last week with Cesaro, I mean, he's done very good. He has really impressed me. He did a Hurricanrana last night. That new flip deal he does where it turns into a powerbomb, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, anyway, so the match goes back and forth. They both get offense in. Cesaro, I thought he was going to do the pop-up powerbomb at first because he threw him up in the air, but then, he did the uppercut, which Cena kicked out of. The power of Cesaro, the suplex he did onto John Cena, which is pretty much dead weight at that time because they're both tired as hell. Cesaro looked dehydrated at one point, and I thought he might have gotten hurt because when Cena threw him onto, who did kind of think it was a fall-away slam into the barricade outside, he kind of rolled to the timekeeper and he was kind of telling him something. He was kind of holding his head, so I don't know if maybe he hit his head the wrong way or hit it too hard. But he got back in the ring and they went at it again. A solid 30-minute match at least. I know it ended here like at 10:20, 10:25. But if you did not see this match, you definitely got to go back and rewatch it because it was amazing. I mean, match of the year without a doubt. So, I mean, go back and watch it. That's all I can say. I mean, this Raw sucked. I mean, I wouldn't say sucked. The first 2 hours were kind of terrible. The last hour made up for it, I believe. But yeah, the first 2 hours, nothing. If you didn't see Raw at all, you didn't miss in the first 2 hours. With the last one, you did. So I mean, it was, and then of course the crowd booing John. This Chicago crowd is I guess you could say one of the best crowds in the country. But then they always get all the good stuff. They get all the good pay-per-views, good matches. I mean, they're good at, they booed the crap out of Cena, so. But I don't know, that's about it. Maybe I should be back next week after next Raw. It's the go-home Raw to Battleground, so, what are we going to see then? How the story progresses between Rollins and Lesnar. I'm sure Lesnar, of course, is going to be there. Does he get his hands on Seth Rollins? I think he does. J&J Security will probably be off camera for storyline purposes of being hurt. So who are you going to have? Maybe Kane coming back? Lesnar will run through Kane easy. Does Triple H get involved next week? You never know. So there's a lot of variables that we have yet to see for this pay-per-view, how it's going to turn out. Tune in next week to Raw. If you like wrestling, I like talking wrestling. I love wrestling. If you like to, listen to people talk about it, podcast, People give their opinions about it. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna start doing them now. I love talking wrestling, so yeah, subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave comments down below what you thought about Raw, or maybe what I can talk about more. We will see how that goes. But anyway, y'all have a good night, and that's about it.